Hello, and welcome to Maple Chronicles' latest video. We are going to talk about Federal Skilled Worker Program, one of the most popular programs among Canadian immigration aspirants with foreign work experience.
Federal Skilled Worker Program or FSW has witnessed an average of 3,000 invitations per month being issued by Canada's Immigration Regulatory Authority, Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, also known as IRCC.
To qualify for the FSW program, you need to fulfill a certain criteria. The parameters on which your eligibility is decided are skilled work experience, language ability, and educational qualifications. If you meet all the minimum requirements, your application will be assessed on the basis of your age, education, work experience, valid job offer, if any, English and/or French language skills, and adaptability.
You can get a maximum of 15 points for a valid full-time job. A full-time job means working for at least 30 hours per week in a full-time job or equivalent number of hours in a part-time job.
However, your work experience should belong to the skill type 0, or skill levels A or B of the National Occupational Classification List. The NOC list is a list of all the occupations in the Canadian labour market, and is used to classify jobs in the Canadian economy. The NOC list describes duties, skills, talents and work settings for different jobs. You will need to identify the NOC code for each job that you want to include in your Express Entry profile.
You can get a maximum of 15 points for an eligible work experience. The details of how the points are distributed are mentioned here.
To obtain points for your work experience, the experience letter issued by your present and previous employers must present a set of verifiable information. If some information is missing from your application, it may lead to rejection or generate a request for additional documents. English and French are the official languages of Canada, and, to be a permanent resident, you need to prove your proficiency in at least one of these. You can do so by taking an approved language test, attaining the minimum results required by your program, and last but not the least, including the results when you apply for Express Entry.
Language skills are considered one of the most important components since you can get a whopping 28 points if you can write, read, speak and listen English and/or French, the two official languages of Canada. You must take an approved language test to prove your language levels. Approved language tests for English are CELPIP, Canadian English Language Proficiency Index Program, which is conducted by the University of British Columbia, and IELTS, International English Language Testing System, which is jointly conducted by IDP and British Council. Approved language tests for French are TCF, Test de connaissance du français, and DEF, Test d'évaluation de français. The latter is also accepted for Quebec immigration program. To be eligible to apply for express entry, you need to achieve a minimum of CLB7 or NCLC7 in each of the 4 abilities of your English or French proficiency test respectively. The 4 abilities are reading, writing, speaking and listening.
You need a minimum level of CLB5 or NCLC5 to obtain points for the second official language. A level less than 5 will lead to the second language score being disregarded at the time of evaluation of your application. An educational credential assessment, ECA, is used to verify that your foreign degree, diploma, or certificate, or other proof of your credential, is valid and equal to a Canadian one. This report may also help when you're looking for a job.
You must get your assessment from an organization or a professional body designated by IRCC. The ECA report will provide you with a Canadian equivalent of your educational degree. There are 5 designated organizations for educational credential assessment in Canada.
You can get a maximum of 10 points for adaptability, based on your partner or spouse's language level, and either your or their studies, job offer, educational and work history and relatives in Canada. Points for relatives are subject to certain constraints. Even if you deserve more points, depending on you or your spouse meeting the criteria for adaptability, the maximum number of points awarded for this will be capped at 10. To apply for express entry, you need a valid passport, an ECA report, a valid language proficiency test report, and your job NOC code.